Hello everyone, welcome back to Think Lab by Saurabh. So today we are going to understand something very powerful, AI automation. Not just what it is, but how it actually works step by step. So by the end of this video, you will understand how modern system think, decide, and act automatically, right? So what is AI automations? So let's keep it very simple. AI automation means using artificial intelligence to automate the task and workflow, right? AI automation is nothing but using the artificial intelligence to automate the task and workflows. So instead of human doing everything manually, system can now think, decide, and take action automatically. Right? This is called AI automation. So if you check the bigger picture flow, so every AI automation start with like this trigger AI action. So that is right. So but inside the simple flow there is a multiple layer, right? Inside this trigger AI action, so there are multiple layers. So let's break it down, right? So first one is the step one is the trigger. So start the flow. So everything begins with the trigger. So a trigger is an event, something that start the process. For example, you receive a particular email, a user fill a form, a payment is made, a schedule time hits. So the moment this happens, the workflow start. The step two is the AI think and understand. So now comes to brain the AI. So this is where the tools like GPT, Claude, or Gemini come in. So AI can understand the text, analyze the data, classify the information, and make the decision. So this is like a digital brain that processing the input. The third one is the integration, connect everything. So in the integrations, now we need to connect the tools. So because no system works alone, so we connect the app likes emails, GitHub, Google Workplace API. So this step allow data to move between the different platform. So now the fourth one is the decision engine. So choose the next step. Now the system decide what should happen next. And this is done using the FL's rules, conditions, and approval. For example, if the customer is premium, we have to give the better supports. If not, so we have to give the normal queue. So now the system is not just working, it's also thinking logically. The fifth one is the automation platform. So build a workflow. So this is where everything is built. So using the tools like N8N makes, so this platform help you to design the workflow. So without having coding, you visually connect the steps and automate the process by using N8N, right? So now we are moving to the next one. The sixth one is the data layer. So that will store the information. So every system need data. We store and retrieve the data using the database like different database like MongoDB, Google Sheets, or even the vector databases. So this help the system to remember the things. The seventh one is the action. We have to now execute the task. So now comes the result. The system take the actions, like we have to take the actions like sending the email, update the CRM, create the report, or deploy the code. So this is where the real work happen. The eighth one is the security. So we have to protect everything. So security is very important. So we can use the authentication, authorization, encryption, audit log. So this ensure the data is safe and system is protected. The ninth one is the monitoring. So we have to track the performance. So now we have to track the everything. We have to monitor the log. We have to monitor the metrics. We have to monitor the alerts and different codes. So this help us to understand is the system is working properly. Right. So the 10th one is the deployment. So we have to run anywhere. So now we deploy the system using the cloud platform, Docker, Kubernetes, serverless, right? So this make the system is scalable and it can run anywhere. Now we are talking about the 11th one, the use cases, the real world application. So now let's see where this is used. So customer support automation, HR automation, sales assistant, finance operation, AI research agent. So almost every industry we can apply this AI automation. So question is why AI automation matters. So let's understand why this is important. So it's help you to save the time, reduce the cost, increase the speed, improve the accuracy, and most important is the scale your business, right? So now we are going to summarize the video. The final outcome from video is that when you combine everything, you get a system that can automate, AI powered, secure, scalable, and production ready. So if you check the future mindset, so we are moving from doing task manually to designing the system that run automatically. right? So that is the AI automation explained the very simplest way. If you found this useful, so like the video, share with your friends, and follow the more content, follow the for more content the Think Lab by Saurabh. So thank you for watching, see you in the next video. Happy learning.